and they must believe the high quality in the university is a part of normal life. If you wanted to create a university which is on par or better than global universities in terms of infrastructure, give them all the facilities like broadband, hostel rooms, and in-house gyms, food courts.
On behalf of manufacturing today magazine, for the people who are participating, as well as for us, who are the publishers of our magazine, I'd like to request Mr. Nitin Kumar from Cisco System.
Good evening, everyone. As introduced, I am Nitin Kumar. I am the Territory Account Manager taking care of manufacturing vertical in NCR. We started this journey some 30 years back, wherein we started our IT innovations. Those innovations we did not stand alone, but it was partners with the customers, wherein we went, captured the difficulties, the standard things which they have been doing over a period of time. We captured those information and then we innovated those particular things, and as of today we are the pioneers in that. As we proceed, you will find that connected factory is something that everyone is talking about. There is one small thing, how we differentiate and pioneer in that particular arena would be that as of today you find APs which are there, access points, standard access point. How we differentiated in that particular technology is what we have done in each access point, we have increased the horsepower of that access point. That means what? In either of the plants, in case you are looking for a higher coverage, we will provide that. Or in case you want to have a higher density on either of the access point, we already have that. So we don't want to innovate or recycle something, but we want to proceed with whatever inputs that we get from our customer. We want to carry on that value. We want to carry on that journey with this particular IoT or OT things as well. Over a period of time, you'll hear that multiple thoughts from Vinay, who is one of the expert panelists that we have today. He would share how differently that we are doing it. And this is one of the forum wherein, as one of Sai as colleague shared, that we do not expect anything in terms of technology. We want to talk about what differently we can do, how we can add value to you. And I invite each of you to be as open as you can, and precisely what we will also do is visit your plants, visit your location, conduct certain audits, and come back to you how we can bring those value to the plants as well. So with this, let me call on Vinay on the stage so that we can carry forward our proceedings. Thank you.
Thank you, Nitin. Good evening, everyone. And once again, I would want to give you all of you a warm welcome on behalf of Cisco. I think we are really privileged to have all of you here. And before I share some of the views and thoughts around digital manufacturing, I want to thank you for 3 reasons for coming here despite all the traffic, despite the Navratras, and despite the traffic jams, right? So big thank you to all of you for taking time out. So what we are going to do here is that it is more of an informal setting that we have got, and you would have been bombarded with different jargons, whether it is Internet of Things or whether it is connected manufacturing or whether it is smart manufacturing. So let us understand what is the definition of that as per you, and what are the real trends which can really help us move towards a smarter manufacturing. So one can call it by any name, but at the end of the day, what is more important is that how is the technology going to help you achieve your business outcomes, which are 2 or 3 as per our understanding, that you would be wanting to know how we can help you increase your overall equipment effectiveness or your asset utilization, or how we can help you have a faster go-to market, right? So those are the areas in which we really want to work with all of you. And so I'm sure that with more than maybe around 400 years of man-years of experience of manufacturing under this roof, that is why we are privileged to have you here. So you would all be grappling with all these challenges day in and day out, and you would have figured out different kind of solutions to these challenges. But as we progress along, and with the advent of the more adoption of the networking and the communication on the shop floor as well, so there are newer solutions which are emerging, which are commercially available with the help of a kind of more cost-effective options rather than going for proprietary options. So that is what is really happening with the opening of the technology and the open standards. There is no longer a need to go for a proprietary system and getting locked down. So that is, I think, one of the biggest benefits of going for a kind of an open standard technology. So I'm sure that all these areas you would be working on in terms of different projects, whether wanting to have a real-time visibility in your entire plant or across several plants. You'll be wanting to do how you can do flexible production where you would want to make different variants of a particular product without doing any manual changes, right? So on and so forth. Also things like you would be wanting to know how you can use the mobility and the video on the shop floor to really cut down on your operating expenditure and achieve faster go-to-market. So those are some of the solution areas which have been kind of implemented. And as per our understanding, based on our work with the manufacturing customers since the last 20 years or so, not only on the IT side, but also we have been heavily invested with them on the operational technology side, where we have been able to bring forth some of the best practices, which I think will become part of the discussion over here. So as Nitin was trying to articulate that, so our focus here is that how technology can help you achieve your business outcomes, because we understand that the consumption of technology is not for the sake of it, especially in the manufacturing shop floor. So you would be really wanting to know that, okay, how can Cisco and its partners help you achieve all these business outcomes, which are, I'm sure, would be top of mind for all of you. So that is where we have really gathered over here to define the smart manufacturing in a direction which helps you achieve these objectives. So that is what is going to be the kind of the scope of the discussion. Lastly, what we are seeing is that with the advent of Internet of Everything or digitization of assets, I would like to call it as simply as a digitization of assets, because everything is getting connected, and once it gets connected, it gives you more visibility, and then you can do a lot of things with that. So different organizations may be in different paths in terms of adoption of their Internet of Everything platform. So some of you may have implemented complete converged networks. Some of you may be grappling with downtime still because of the heterogeneous networks that may be there. Some of you may be wanting to know how you can increase safety and security on the plant, whether it is physical or cyber, because that is kind of trends we are seeing in terms of the increase in the attacks. So that may be a cause of concern for you. And last but not the least, at least 90% of the customers whomsoever we are talking to, all of them are wanting to have some kind of a real-time information system which can really work across the entire plant, because they would have disparate systems from different automation vendors and different ERPs and MES modules. So one kind of a system which can give them a real-time view. So that may be one of the requirements, because from our experience, that is what we are hearing from all the customers. So we can talk about in the panel discussion that how, what are the challenges you are facing in that direction. Plus there are certain other things which are evolving in terms of the traceability and the energy management and the other aspects which can really help you achieve your business outcomes, which are achievable through the convergence of the operation technology world and the information technology world. So that is where we have gathered over here to deliberate on that. And with this little bit of context setting, I would hand it over to Manish so that we can start with the discussion and get your views.
Thanks a lot, Vinay. Please give a big round of applause to Vinay. A very crisp and nice presentation on an overview of what we are going to do today. My name is Manish Kulkarni and I come from Pune, from BDB, which is into strategy consulting, and I thank Cisco and ITP for giving this opportunity to BDB to partner with them for conducting this series of roundtables. And we have had these sessions in Pune, Mumbai and Chennai, and now we come to Gurgaon. And this is the first session, friends, where the bar is inside the roundtable room. So maybe that's the idea of Sai, to have the spiritual discussion. So what we are going to do is, as pointed out by Vinay, is we are going to have brainstorming session. We are going to have fun. It's an informal session, so don't get bogged down by the jargons or It's experience sharing, it's learning from each other, from diverse backgrounds. To set the tone, what I request each one of you is to introduce yourself in say 30 seconds, your name, your organization and your location, current location, so that we get to know each other. And then we will start with some of the questions from my side. And you're free to interrupt, and you can, of course, though it is called as a round table, it's a brainstorming session, so you can always pitch in wherever you feel it can add value from your experience. So let us start with Viraj, and then we'll go like this. Introduce yourself, your name, your organization, and your location.
So, myself, Viraj Kadam. Hello? Hello? Yeah. So my name is Viraj Kadam. So I'm COO of Henkel Anand India Private Limited. So this is a Henkel and Anand's joint venture company. So I moved to Gurgaon in last December. So I was also based out of Pune before that. So working for Henkel for many years now, almost 20 years. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I am Sanjay Vidalgi. I am representing Dabur India, and I am operations head of Dabur's largest cluster at Baddi, Himachal. I am with Dabur from last 4 years.
My name is Arun Sonone. I am from Phenolics Industries. I am the vice president of that particular factories. I am heading the total the manufacturing activities as far as the Phenolics is concerned with all locations. We have the 3 locations, 2 locations. One is in Pune, then Ratnagiri in Maharashtra, and the Baroda in Gujarat.
Hey, good evening all. I'm Randhir Singh, and I'm heading lighting division of Havels. So we make CFL, we make LED products, and it's a 100-acre facility at Neemrana. So prior to this, I was with Subrus Auto Industry. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. My name is SK Singh. I am representing IFCO and based out of Saket, and I'm looking after networking and security vertical of IFCO.
I'm Sanjay Agarwal. I'm from JC Autoweb, and I'm looking after one plant over there. And we are supplier to JCB. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Umesh Makwana. I'm unit head of Unipaths India. Unipaths India is basically into tractor linkages, and we have 5 plants in India, 2 in Ludhiana, 2 in Noida, 1 in Vizag. And I'm looking after the Noida plant. And prior to this, I was with Tata Motors for 25 years. And I have rich experience in assembly lines, and now I am heading a manufacturing unit. Thank you.
Anil Bhatia is my name. I am heading manufacturing excellency in JBM. In fact, JBM is having 10 operation groups and around 38 plants all over India. So I am heading manufacturing excellency for a operation group where 7 units are there, including Manesar, Gurgaon and Nalagarh also. So I am basically core shop floor person. I am an industrial engineer. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Anil. Myself, Varun Jha. I represent Relaxo Footwear. I head the plant in Bhiwadi. I have a vast experience in various types of industry, with maximum coming out of paints, and I have the privilege of working all 4 corners of India, that is from north to south to west and east. I do look forward in a lot of automation related activities which Cisco is doing, because footwear industry is very labor intensive and a lot of scope do exist out here. Thank you.
Hello, good evening. My name is Vimal Manchanda, and I'm proud to be part of Samadhana Motherson Group. Samadhana Motherson Group, they have one of the IT which is MIND, Motherson Sumi Infotech and Designs Limited. So I had the business solution and automation of that unit. working with the group for last 22 years. First 10 years in manufacturing, and next 12 years in business solutions and automations. Based out of Noida.
Hello friends, my name is Ajay Sharma. I am heading production of LG Electronics in Noida factory. LG, as you know, we have two manufacturing locations, one in Ranjangaon, Pune, and second is in Noida factory. So I am responsible for the production of home appliances along with the air conditioner, compressor, microwave oven. Now we started just now water purifier also. So the entire production of Noida factory I am responsible, and I am looking for to learn how Cisco is doing. Although we are doing a lot of automation ourselves also. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. I am Rajan Madan. I am the plant director for New Holland Fiat Noida plant and also Pune plant. And I am with this company for last 3 years. Prior to this, I have worked for around 25 years in auto industry with GM and Honda. Thanks.
And we also have introduction of Cisco friends from, starting with maybe Avnesh.
I'm Rajesh Chawla, and I'm plant head for Henkel Gurgaon. So I'm associated with Henkel for almost 3 years.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Avnesh Gulati. I'm the program marketing manager for country transformation team of Cisco.
Hi, good evening, everyone. This is Anju Williams. I'm the marketing head for the country transformation team.
Good evening, gentlemen, ladies. Welcome, and I'm Anuradha Vedula, and I'm working as the business development manager for the North and East for the Internet of Everything vertical in Cisco.
Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Shilpa. I am working with Nitin and supporting the North commercial patch with Nitin.
Hi everyone, my name is Vivek Rao. I'm based off Gurgaon office, working with Cisco systems for last almost a decade now. So I look after the solution engineering part of it.
Hi, good evening, everyone. First of all, thank you so much for taking your precious time and gracing us with your presence in this event. My name is Varun. I am working along with Nitin as an account manager for the manufacturing vertical. So looking forward for a very meaningful engagement in this financial year. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sudhir Verma. Just come on board Cisco about a month and a half ago. Good to be here to learn a little more about manufacturing. I lead the virtual sales team for North of India. Varun and I work together. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, round of applause for everyone. And when Anju introduced herself as the country transformation marketing head, country transformation is happening in everything. And especially if you look at the industrial revolution starting from the 18th century with steam engines, and then 19th century, the assembly plants of automotive manufacturing, and then control and automation which came in late 70s and 80s. And now we are talking about industry 4.0 and manufacturing 4.0 standard. And as individuals, as human beings, we are always interested in future because that is where we are going to spend the rest of our life in. So my first question to all of you, and we'll start from this side this time with Mr. Madan, is when you think of smart manufacturing, smart is a big buzzword these days. Smartphone and smart healthcare and smart cities. So when you think of a smart shop floor, which is the theme for this roundtable, what are the key elements, according to you, are part of a smart shop floor? So it's all yours now.
See, for me, smart would mean that the shop floor talks to you. So if shop floor is talking to you, and the key indicators which as a production manager everybody of us manages, it is visible, it is managed, the issues are reported real time, the issues are known to everyone, communication is in such a way that it is known to everyone in real time basis, then it is a smart, I'll say smart shop floor. So most of the time what happens is, in most of the shop floors, although the technologies are available, you have walkie-talkie for communication, you have IT enabled system where sitting in the room production manager can see what's happening on the shop floor, but still the real-time feel is missing sometime. Either the data is delayed or the data is not actually what you are looking for. It is still managed. The OE on the machines are still managed manually in most of the shop floors, although the systems are available. But probably everybody is looking at an integrated system and a cost-effective solution. What happens is everybody is restrained with the cost in today's world. Competition is so high that you can't spend much on the shop floor, although that is the core. But then everybody looks for cost-effective solutions, and a solution which gives me all things in one go, that probably I'll call as smart.
Integrated solution, as you
Integrated
very
solution.
well articulated. Mr. Shukla, your views on a smart shop floor. Sorry, Mr. Sharma. I'm so sorry.
To me, smart shop floor means, you have a, production lines, or you can say the factory, without any supervision. Basically, where,